Do you celebrate more is more, and more as more in other people's lives? Hi, I'm Aurora Grace Phoenix. I'm here to talk to you about the dawn after the darkness of narcissistic abuse. So one thing that's been really just coming into my awareness is kind of this trend of talking down about people who do too much. And where this came up for me was a very extra example of this couple who did a gender reveal for their baby, and they had like fighter planes spraying like pink. It was a lot. But also a lot is very relative in the entirety of the universe. And the comment section was just kind of like this public gathering of people helping themselves and helping each other feel better by talking down about a couple who did something that they just wanted to do and really enjoyed doing. And it really started to just make me think about all the times in my life where I just thought I was just enjoying something, wanting to do something because I simply like it. I'm not thinking about it as extra or too much or expensive. It's just something that feels good to me. And then someone came in to be like, oh, you're doing the most, or why do you always have to, choose the most expensive thing, or whatever, or you think you're better than everybody else. Like whatever it is, the projection of insecurity onto other people. And this kind of pseudo feeling of well, I must be very pious and I must be very righteous and I must be a good human because I don't ask for too much and I don't do too much and I don't express too much and I don't wear too many colors, or my colors aren't too bright, or my voice isn't too loud, or my vocal range isn't too wide, or whatever, or I've had someone celebrate, talk to me and celebrate how they went to a person's home, but the home, even though they had money, the home didn't show that they had money. And how nice, how pious, how righteous of them to show that they don't really, showcase that they have money. Where do we get this kind of self-imprisonment, and then we become crabs in a barrel, making sure that nobody else reaches out too far, stretches out too wide, or does too much? And can we really look within and ask ourselves, what is the cost of someone simply living their best life? If my husband is simply living his best life, is that a threat to me? Is that a blessing to me? If my brother is living his absolute best life and expressing himself in his fullness, is that some kind of threat to me? Is that something I feel I must kind of underhandedly police? Is that now a topic of conversation with other people? Or is that something really inspiring and something that I enjoy watching? Or can I also just mind my own business? I don't know exactly where this trigger comes from. I mean, esoterically speaking, I would say it comes from within, and that every trigger is an opportunity for activation. That's a reframing that I've been using with people who trigger me, because they're doing something that maybe it scares me to consider doing that for myself. So I'm like, oh, they're an activator. This person is very free in the world. What an activation for me. But I just want to encourage myself and whoever's watching this to not partake in the, God, she just spent $3,000 on that dress. Great. I love that for her. Is she super happy about it? What does that have to do with me? And who am I to care about what someone else is doing for themselves that makes them feel happy? And if it is triggering to me, then maybe it isn't their problem. Maybe it's my opportunity to sit with myself and think about the fact that maybe that's something that was withheld from me and I'm ready to give myself. And the second that I actually walk in that and affirm in that, the entire universe is going to bend to that will, because that is how it was divinely created. Anyways, it's getting hot in here because I turned my car off to be responsible, you know, earth-loving human being. Have a beautiful day.